Okay, YouTube, we back on the ATC three-wheeler. Got my brakes working. My problem was I tack welded these bolts into the other side, so it wouldn't really be a problem taking it off. I just take it off from the nuts or whatever. But that melted the nylon inside of it, so now these really ain't no good. See, like right now, it should be locking, but I could turn it by hand. So, but I was having problems it being stiff. Now I got it rolling a lot easier. But yeah, I got it rolling a lot easier. It's kind of poppy, but having problems with these bushings. These bushings is, I don't know if you can see that. So I need to figure that out. It might work like it is, but so I need to get some brand new 10mm lock nuts. I think those are M10s. 4 of those, because you can't torque this down. This is like two plates, if you see that, 2 plates that sandwich around your bearing. So when you tighten it up too tight, then it doesn't want to roll right. It's kind of got a little drag from the chain right now. Also got a little drag from the caliper. It's a free floating caliper. So, but yeah, we got brakes. We got the chain on there. What I need to do is I'm gonna put right here a wheel to hold this chain like so off of the bottom chain, and it's not really tight. It's like got a lot of, so I'm just gonna put a little guide wheel right here um, to hold that chain off of the other chain, but it's rolling pretty smooth now. I keep hearing some stuff crunching up. But one other thing is what I realized is when I move this rear end, that moves. Now, however, the chain is on the front half of the bike, so the chain is going through that. But when the rear end moves, so I would imagine it would be okay. It'll stay keeping it in line right here, even if it moved. The chain wheel and tension are there, maybe. But last thing I want to do is be going 10 to 20, 30 miles an hour on this thing and the chain come off. But it's seeming this is all brand new chain, but that must be up here where I'm hearing it clicking. Yeah, but that's where we at. We just came up here. I took it all apart. And I fell down a little bit where the bearing bosses go to and then what I realized in the long run too. Let me see if I can get that here. But this, I don't know if I can get that. But it got a little wobble in it. See if I can get that a little better. Let's see here. Try to. It's got a little wobble though. Definitely has a little runoff. So that's got a little slop in it. This side of the axle has some sort of a bend in it, a little bend. I don't know. Um, the front end even has a little slop in it. But we're gonna be all right. We're gonna still try to put it together and see what happens. Uh, the only thing I really need is got a gas tank. It's got a gas tank on it. Only thing it really needs is a slide for the carburetor, which I should have it. It was on the bike with a throttle, but I took the throttle off and used it on something else because it didn't have an engine anymore. And I took the slide and put it somewhere, I guess, and I don't know where it is. So I'm just gonna have to probably buy another carburetor. But that's about it. I'm ready to try and see what happens with this thing. Chain ain't coming off, but like I say, I'm gonna put a guide right here. Try to keep from also gonna take up a little more slack, but try to keep it in line. We're gonna see what happens. Yeah. Stay tuned.